Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. I could be talking about the recent past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate, leave everything else behind. If you would like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box. And I invite you to join me for a session. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas holiday. My whole house is getting over the cooties. I'm feeling better, just trying to control the cough, which I haven't really had much of, but everybody else is over here barking and hacking and all that. But otherwise, we're doing really well. So I hope you're doing well too. All right, let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Hope everybody's doing good and feeling good. As you enter, if you guys could please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm. I wanted to thank you guys because we are at time of recording, we are at 6418 subscribers. So we're this close to 6,500. So when we do 6,500, we'll have our next giveaway. If you're new here, I would strongly encourage you go back into my archives, maybe 6 to 8 months. You might find some videos back there that resonate more for you now in the present, as my readings do tend to reach out into the future just a little bit. All right, let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to... Oh, damn. Well, let's take the 3 cards that laid out here. Oh, well. I'll take these. So I have a soulmate connection. Remember, soulmates don't always have to be romantic. But I do have a connection here that you may be in separation or at a distance, in disharmony with someone who is a soulmate. The dilemma is that there is someone here who is, I heard the word deliberating. It doesn't really feel like so much like deliberation. It feels more like rumination. I do get the sense that someone wants to come back into union, or at least, reconcile and kumbaya or whatnot. But I feel the dilemma right now is someone's struggle to either come forward or to have the conversation. There's a lot of negative self-talk and a lot of self-doubt. And I do feel as though, which is interesting because the soulmate card is card number 41. 4 and 1 is 5. 5 we know is about change. Never ending story is card 37. 3 and 7 are 10. And the regeneration card is also in the upright, but it's card number 46, and 4 and 6 is a 10. So somebody here could be really stressed out and wondering if the relationship dynamic is truly over. But regeneration is in the upright. So for me, preliminarily at least, it looks as though the energy does support some form of reconciliation. Of course, reconciliation does not always mean reunion. Okay, so let's not mix the two. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Okay. Incidentally, Unfinished Symphony is also a 10 card. All right. It's interesting that Neverending Story is here with Unfinished Symphony. So I feel like whatever this relationship is, whatever. Unfinished Symphony gives me the energy of a situation that maybe got off to a false start. You know, maybe you guys didn't have an opportunity to really explore or expand on the relationship. So it feels very much as though it feels very much like left undone, like unfinished business, right? Um, but I think part of the problem that we have here is that within this connection, there may have been. Uh, Initially, I heard runner chaser, kind of like a runner chaser dynamic here. Um, but it feels more like maybe you or the other person, maybe you were the one that was over giving, overextending, doing too much, doing all the giving, right? And so if you've parted ways from this connection and you decided to, extract yourself because the other party wasn't giving, that's appropriate. Okay. Um, and I kind of feel like just based on just the energy that I have out here, it feels like if somebody wanted some type of reconciliation with you, that they would have to actually take the effort or make the effort to approach you. Um, they would have to make the effort because you're not doing that. I'm seeing this a whole bunch of different ways. Because collective, what I feel like even if this was like unfinished business, I think you're okay leaving it that way. And even if the energy supported some kind of reconciliation because this person never came forward or hasn't done anything to correct the situation, you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep on going. Yeah. And the moment that you did, look at that. Look at the blessings, the unimaginable blessings. By you moving on, I feel like you just obtained a different level of peace that you had never imagined. And you may have even discovered that the people that you were around was not for you. They're not like you. Whoever this person is or people, they're not like you. And you know that now. Look at that. We like it. We like it. The Phoenix, new phase, rekindled, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Girl talk. Now this came out in the reverse. So time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So maybe somebody's in isolation, they haven't quite moved on. That's part of this rumination here. So somebody maybe they think that you're the one. So like having a realization that you're the one, and they're I want to say they might be kicking themselves, especially if they weren't like very generous or very giving to you at the onset of your relationship. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Yes. You may have walked away from you may have walked away from this thing, especially if you felt like you were getting played or if you felt like there was some type of third party going on. Yeah, addiction, codependency, obsession, controlling, has a block of restraint. Yeah, no. Let's use a double deck. So it almost feels like somebody wants to come towards you, like for some type of rekindling of the relationship, right? Maybe somebody here is hoping that you would have changed your mind. Take these 3. Okay, see, here you have somebody here wanting a new cycle, right? Trying to heal or balance the connection. But here's the problem. They want to be in a relationship with you, but they don't necessarily want to have to put in the work that's necessary. I said exchanging gifts in the reverse. They don't necessarily want to have to put in the effort or the energy to actually foster or build the connection. Hard pass. Yeah, see, it's a hard pass. They don't want to. Okay, so they want to come in and start like a new cycle with you to try to balance out the relationship or balance out the connection, right? But like I said, they don't necessarily want to put in the kind of effort that's necessary or the kind of effort that you would need in order to satisfy, being in connection with them. And even though I feel like they want to come towards you and like kind of extend themselves, child, they are still extending themselves to a whole bunch of other people with the 7 of Cups. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yep, and you're going to see right through this. You're going to see right through this. Because here's the thing. They want to come in and try to balance the situation, right? But I said they don't want to put in a whole lot of effort because they're putting in effort with other people. So there's that. And basically the effort that they're putting in with other people, that's really to satiate their own ego. Yeah, you're withdrawing. Mm-mm. You're withdrawing from this situation because you know that it would be a foolish mistake for you to engage. You'd rather just keep going and move on. Because I think I mentioned this in one of the last readings. It's like, this is like that pivotal moment where you have to ask yourself, is it your ego that is like, if you engage in this, whatever, if they try to come back to you and try to start a new cycle with you, here to balance it, I want to heal it, I want to fix it or whatever, you have to really ask yourself, if you choose to re-engage with them, that is almost like it's like you signing another contract to get back into, I was getting ready to say business, but I mean, this doesn't have to be business, but it could be, I don't know. But it's kind of like you could take this leap of faith and go ahead and jump into a new cycle with them. But you have to ask yourself down here, if you agree to it, is that your ego agreeing to it, or are you agreeing to it because that's what your soul is calling you to do? And I kind of feel like you're going to see through the confusion, because this kind of feels like somebody coming in and just trying to like gas you up. But honestly, they don't really have any intentions on being, they don't really have the intentions of being like unconditionally loving with you. They don't really have, I don't think this person has the capacity for it. Oh, my head just started tingling. I don't think this person really has the capacity for it. So I feel like you're just going to move on from it if you haven't already. Damn. Damn. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We're done with this. This is done. It's done. And I also think that you're not really interested in entertaining people who aren't going to really put the work or effort in with you. Because a relationship is when there's two people in a relationship, it doesn't matter the nature of the relationship. When there's two people in the relationship, both people got to work at it. No matter what no matter what the nature of the relationship is, you both got to put some effort into it. This person they just want to be back in a connection with you, but they don't want to have to put any work into it. It's over. This is done. Because you're not doing that anymore. Oh no. You are protecting yourself from any type of shady shit and any kind of lies. Nope. You want a valid contract. Again, this contract could be work. Doesn't have to be. Could be a relationship. But you want a valid contract. You only want to deal with somebody who wants to work with you, not against you or make you do all the work. Exactly. Because this person here, what did I just say? I was like, you don't want to have to do all this work by yourself in a relationship. And literally whoever this person is, they're a liar. They're a liar. Seven of Swords, King of Swords in reverse. They're a liar. And while they may want to come towards you and say, hey, let's kumbaya, they don't have any real intentions. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This Three of Pentacles has this gentleman sitting here on the side. This gentleman sitting here on the side while this woman over here is in the back over here doing all the work. Trying to make it a reflection of this child? No. Hell no. No. And more no. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. So you're going to stand your ground because that's not what you want. You want to be in contract with somebody or be in connection with somebody who is equally yoked as you, who is equally as invested in the connection as you are. Yes, look at that. Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands. Girl, yes. Yeah, you're walking away from anything or any type of connection that doesn't actually have a foundation of stability attached to it. And as much as this person, has feelings for you or whatever, they don't actually, I don't know. I kind of feel like the feelings that they do have, it feels very superficial for me. It feels very superficial for me. And I feel like collective for you, if you had to choose between being with somebody who just wanted to benefit off of your effort in the relationship versus being by yourself, you choose to just be by yourself. Because I could do bad by myself. I don't need you. Yeah. Look at that. So here's the thing. I do feel like you have somebody here. They're not really happy. Oh, that's what it is. So you have somebody here. I want to say they engage in third-party connections. This is somebody who it kind of comes across as a love bomber. The seduction card up here. I do get the sense that somebody here wants to come in and love bomb you because they're really dissatisfied with kind of like where their life is right now. But I also feel like this person has other options. Like I said over here, this person may have other options as well, but they're not really into the options that they have right now, or they're not, whoever else they're entertaining, they're not thrilled with them. But again, they're wanting to come in and kind of like I said, they want to come in hot and heavy with the seduction. They want to come in and confuse you a little bit, or at least keep you not in the loop of knowing, because they got other options. Oh. Okay, well that changes things. Oh. Well, look at her. So now somebody here, they're bored with the options. I said they're bored with the options that they have. They may have, maybe they're okay, remember we started off, they had options over here. Maybe they're starting to lose the options that they have, and that's the reason why they're coming towards you with this Ace of Cups, King of Cups energy. They want to come and, have a heart to heart and tell you how they feel and whatever. With this Knight of Cups, though, in the reverse, I'm very, very leery about this. Very, very leery about this. Because I feel like it's going to come across more like love bombing. But the thing is that you don't really want to build with this person. For the obvious reasons over here. You don't want to build with this person. Okay. See, here's the thing. Because what I'm getting here, I don't feel like, I don't get the sense that they had been very loyal to you. See, here I'm torn here, because on one hand, I feel like they do want to come in to try to like love bomb you and just, let's try to start over. Let's do this again, right? Because what I was doing before, it worked against me, and it didn't give me the results that I was expecting. Like, they thought that you would chase after them. I get the impression that they thought you would chase after them, and you didn't. And you didn't. You chased after yourself. And in while you were doing that, it's kind of like when you turned that energy onto yourself and started chasing after your own goals and chasing after your own happiness, anything that was tied to or connected to or related to this other person, you lost interest. You know what I mean? You lost interest, especially when you discovered your dignity and self-respect. You lost interest. So even if they were to come in now with this apology and this expression and wanting to tell you how they feel because their plan kind of backfired, they're not going to really have any success, because now it's, at this point, it's unrequited love. I don't think you're interested. You don't care. You don't care. Actually, no, let's choose a different deck. You don't care. Oop. There's some element of this relationship dynamic that may be out of the ordinary. But here's the thing. It's almost like they want you to conform to something that is not, this is not what you want. So it's kind of like the energy that I'm getting, it's almost like, someone trying to convince you to just do what you want do what they want you to do, but it's unfair to you because it's not what you want. I hope that makes sense, because I'm seeing the relationship dynamic here. The person that wants to come towards you, they want to like claim that they want to heal the connection, right? They want to start a new cycle. But the problem that I'm having is in two different places. It's kind of like they, as much as they say they want to heal the connection, they don't want to actually have to put in any work to create the solid foundation of the relationship. They want you to carry that burden, and that is not your burden to carry. A relationship is two people, three people, four. I mean, not, you know, I mean, not, because I don't necessarily mean this is as a romantic connection, but the connection between you and another person, it should be reciprocal. And this person just wants to benefit off of being in connection with you, not necessarily work with you to be in connection. Does that make sense? Yeah, and that's the reason, that's what broke you up in the first place. Or at least assisted in parting the ways. Yeah, look at that. Same damn cards, exchanging gifts in the reverse with soulmates in the reverse. Same thing. That's the whole reason why this isn't working. Well, that's funny. What this feels like, it feels almost like somebody here has to live with the decisions and choices that they've made. They do want, and now I have mending out here and reconciliation in the upright. Mending and regeneration. I mean, yeah, mending and regeneration both in the upright here. But I'm always going to say reconciliation does not always mean reunion. So yes, maybe they come in for one last conversation long enough for you to be like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, look at that. And they would have to listen. Loyal heart in the reverse with blessed in the reverse. They would have to do a hell of a whole lot of work in order to secure your trust to make you even want to re-engage with them. I mean, if we keeping it if we keeping it a buck, they'd have to do a whole lot of work. This is not for you to do, collective. There is nothing here for you to do. And that's part of their dilemma. Because remember, I said here in the center at the very beginning, their dilemma is they spend way too much time ruminating on what to do and how to go about it. But they don't really want to do the work. They don't want to give. They want you to give. Nope. It's not going down that way. I don't know who this is for you. Hell, I don't know who this is for me. I also feel like it's funny because I feel like somebody doesn't have, or they're struggling with a piece of, it's kind of like somebody struggling with their confidence about moving towards the door to spirit. I feel like spirit's kind of inviting them into this dance and they're scared because that would require them to be accountable for their actions. Yeah. And if they were to just move forward, they would find if they could just move forward and get out of their fear, they'd find the abundance that they're looking for, the abundance, the healing, the happiness, the cornucopia. They're stalling their own progress. And all out of balance. All out of balance. And they have the capacity to actually do the work, to heal themselves, to heal the connection, but they're not actually taking the action. I feel like this person here is They're struggling with going with the flow. They have certain expectations of things playing out a certain kind of way, and because it's not working out that way, they're all, like all over the place. So they're reluctant to come forward or come towards you. Let's get some what's the T cards. Yep, you're uninterested. Thief, rob, lost, theft, physical or emotional. This almost feels like somebody who's, like when I'm looking at this thief and I'm looking at the image on this card, it almost feels like somebody wasting your time. You're uninterested in having somebody waste your time. Time is a commodity. You're not interested in entertaining anybody that's just going to waste your time. Somebody wants you back. They may be suffering from legal issues. And they may be without a car. May have car issues. They're a drama starter. A spiritual hater. They're fake flexing. And they could have been a runner. They may have wanted you to chase them. Like I said, you didn't chase. You just decided to extract yourself completely and focus on yourself. Broke ass. Ooh. And your light irritates the hell out of their demons because you're over here shining and minding your business and doing your thing. The only reason why they want to come back is you ain't paying no attention to them. Ooh. Oh, it didn't go very far. You are healing from past emotional wounds, rediscovering your capacity for love and self-compassion. Yes. That's why none of this stuff is triggering you. And their unrealistic expectations will lead to disappointment. The gap between reality and ideals feels very overwhelming. You may also be experiencing a major career breakthrough. A period of stagnation is ending and new opportunities and achievements are coming. Uh-oh. You're willing to make sacrifices for love, putting aside your own needs to support the growth of a relationship. And this person that you're dealing with, I don't get the impression that this person really understands what being in a relationship requires. And I feel like this person didn't want to sacrifice what they wanted in order to stabilize a relationship. They just wanted what they wanted. And what they wanted didn't really have anything to do with what you wanted. They didn't care what you wanted. They didn't care about what you wanted. Oh, I saw something flip. Ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. Cutting edge. Slice through obstacles and carve your path towards your dreams. The scales of balance. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. It's funny when you find typos on the cards. He published a whole deck and didn't catch a typo. All right. Let's get a couple of these. Manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. Pay attention to what you're thinking about. Wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. Divine timing, everything has a higher purpose and it happens in divine timing. Divine timing, not our timing. Date night, somebody here may be getting ready to get wined and dined. Spy, you've got somebody who has their eye on you or they're doing research. Hold on, something. Ooh, a liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. So, yeah. I think this person here that may be watching you, they're wanting to come in and have a conversation. But here's the thing. I just feel like all of this, based on what I'm seeing out here, it feels very much like somebody here who just wants to waste your time. Honestly, they don't want to put any real effort into having a connection with you. They just miss your presence or what you represent in their life. I do feel like this person wants to come towards you, but again, they're dealing with legal issues, they're dealing with financial issues. This person may not have a car. They only want you back. I feel like, honestly, they just want you to step in and take some of this karmic ass whooping that they're getting right now. I mean, that's why I always say, don't step into nobody's karma. When you see somebody's life is on fire, burn, baby, burn. Because trust, when your life was on fire, nobody would even spit on you to put the fire out. So if you see somebody else that you may have been in close connection with in the past going through some shit, let them go through it. That's part of their karma. They got to experience that. And maybe as uncomfortable as it may be to witness, you cannot get involved, because trust me, when you were going through yours, nobody was lending you a hand to help you out of yours. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. I got cards everywhere. Oh, here they are. Let's get a closing message for the collective. Where we? Closing message for the collective. Oh, we got two cards, and normally I only choose one, but I'm going to take both of them. I have trust your intuition and release your attachments. So let's see. Trust your intuition. The dog is the most intuitive and psychic of all 12 signs in the Chinese zodiac. As the keeper of the gate to the underworld, the dog can see and sense far beyond the visible. A grounded yang earth sign, the dog also has hidden yin metal and yin fire, which invites self-reflection and enlightenment. This card is a message from your spirit guides to tune into your intuition. We all have psychic abilities, whether you're in touch with your psychic gifts or you've unconsciously repressed them. You can rekindle and cultivate them by practicing a higher awareness of your inner and outer worlds. Be patient. You may have to struggle first with self-doubts and fears before you get fully trusted into your senses. And then Metal Tiger, release your attachments. This card appears when you're unsure of your next steps. It's okay to stop where you are, take a break, unplug from the outside world, and get quiet so you can listen to your inner voice, that intuition, right? Your guides want you to free yourself from attachments and expectations. Clarity will come soon after. You may be holding on to material things, relationships, emotions, and thoughts that weigh you down. Look around you. Do you see clutter in your living space? Cleaning your rooms, your closets, and your desk is a simple way to release some of the stagnant energy that may be blocking your path. This is why Feng Shui works. It's easier to change the energy of our immediate environment, that is our home, than it is to change our inner world through continuous self-work, which requires time, awareness, and dedication, or change the external world, which is mostly outside of our control. I kind of feel like these last two cards came out in one of my previous readings. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I don't think I'm going to pull index cards. Maybe let's get a couple of tea leaves. Scales, keep your life in balance. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Young woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. Star, guaranteed success. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Finally, fire, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. All right, guys. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or give you clarity or confirmation over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get this in front of the eyes that need to see us the most. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. Don't forget, guys, starting January, I will start recording extended readings that will go directly to the membership platform. So like on top of these readings, there'll be an additional like 15-20 minutes to piggyback on whatever we already have out here on the board. If you want to get it on the membership, it's $5.99 a month. And I think you have to be on a browser in order to click on that link. I have the link in the description box as well. I don't know how well that works, but click on it and find out, I guess. All right, guys. I love you. Until next time, take care. I'll be back maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll be back before the new year. All right. I love you guys. Till next time.